Thanks a lot for that. Now, getting in visuals of the slain tennis player, Radhika Yadav's father, who's the killer, being produced in court. Remember, this is a shocking case that has come to light from Gurugram, where the father has shot at his own daughter multiple times, killing her yesterday. The father has now been produced in court. These are visuals of that. And he has also, as per the police, confessed to the crime. Now, the story that he's giving, or the motive of the crime that he has produced, is frankly not really adding up, and therefore it will be incumbent on the police to probe further. But my colleague Anshul Singh is joining us. Anshul, tell us more of what you're picking up.
So yes, the accused has just now been produced in front of the court after medical examinations that were conducted on him. The MLC has also been done. And now he's being produced in court. What Gurugram police sources are telling us is that they will try to get an extended custody of the accused, so that all the loopholes that we are still asking questions about to the Gurugram police, that could be solved at this point in time, because the only evidence that the Gurugram police has is the confessional statement of the accused himself, whereas the statements of the mother has still not been recorded because she is in a state of shock, and she was the person who was present on the same floor on which this entire incident had happened. So once the statement of the woman is also recorded, or of the mother is also recorded, then we can expect some clarity to come in as to what could be the exact reason. But out here on ground zero, we have been speaking to the relatives, so to the friends of the accused as well, and all of them have to say one thing, is that he was absolutely supportive. That is, Deepak Yadav was absolutely supportive of a tennis career of his daughter. He used to make sure that she does not miss any practices. He used to make sure that she reaches on matches on time, whether it is happening in any part of the country. He himself used to take her there. So all this, that he did not want Radhika to continue with her tennis practice, is something that is not adding up absolutely at this point in time. And definitely with time, the police will have to find all these answers. But at this point in time, the latest update is that the accused has been taken to Gurugram District Court, where the police will ask for an extended custody. It remains to be seen for how many days will this custody be granted to the Gurugram Police. They have an option of a 14-day custody. It remains to be seen for how many days will they be seeking custody, and if at all they will be getting this custody today itself.
Yes. And what about who else was there in the house at the time of the crime? The father's confession is what it is, but what about eyewitnesses, her mother or others in the family?
Yes, there were 4 people who used to live on that floor of the building. These 4 people were Radhika, her father, her mother, and her brother as well. Her brother was not in the house when this entire incident had happened. Her mother was not well, but she was inside the house itself when this entire incident happened. Apart from this, on the floor below is the uncle of Radhika, who stays over there along with his family. And at 10:30 a.m. on the morning is what the statement of the uncle says, that at 10:30 a.m. Yesterday morning, he heard gunshots and he rushed upstairs. When he rushed upstairs, he found that Radhika was lying in a pool of blood inside the kitchen, whereas the weapon, the pistol that was used, was actually lying in the drawing room, and the father was also present inside the room itself. It is at that point that the uncle of Radhika and the cousin brother of Radhika took her to a hospital nearby, where she was declared brought dead, and eventually a police complaint was registered. And then at approximately 12 a.m. was the time when the accused, that is the father, was taken into custody by the Gurugram police, and he had confessed to his crime to the police as well. The police has also been able to recover the weapon that was used in the commission of crime. So yes, they have the evidences that is required to prove that this entire crime was done by the accused father of Radhika, but they do not have evidences at this point in time that elaborates the claims that have been made from the side of the father, that he did this entire crime because he did not want Radhika to continue with her career in tennis, and he was being taunted. He was constantly hearing taunts regarding the same as well. So this is something that the police is looking out for. They are trying to corroborate the statement with evidences. How quickly can that happen? And if at all this statement is absolutely true, this is something that the Gurugram police will have to find out, and then eventually come out with the exact clear picture.
We also have these visuals of the accused being presented. You can see the father who's alleged to have killed his daughter out of some sort of anger or spite, very clearly there. The Gurugram Police was able to, of course, catch him because he was there and the weapon was also with him. He has confessed to the crime. But the story is not really quite adding up because Radhika was 25 years old. It's not like her tryst with tennis had started only now. She had been playing tennis for a few years and has been coaching at a nearby academy. So could that just have been the trigger? It seems very unlikely. So what really transpired? Also, as far as the father's claim is that his family was teasing him because he was living off the money being earned by her daughter. That doesn't seem to add up either. It doesn't seem like the daughter was earning very high money, or at least more has not been revealed in this regard. And the father doesn't seem to be doing badly for himself either. So certainly, Anshul, something's not correct here. There's more than meets the eye.
Well, definitely, there is a lot more than meets the eye at this point in time. This, as you rightly mentioned, this entire claim that he was being teased, that he is surviving on the money that is being earned by his daughter, seems to be absolutely false at this point, because we are here on ground zero, and the house in which this entire incident has happened is actually a 3-story house in a very posh area of Gurugram. Apart from this, there are several other properties that belong to the same family in this entire vicinity itself. There are several multi-stories buildings from which there is a constant income of rents that is coming in. In fact, in the statement that has been given from the side of the uncle of Radhika, he also states that the main profession of the entire family is earning rents through their properties that they have put out, and this was the main, and he was earning in lakhs probably per month through the rents and the kind of properties that he has been able to build over the last many years on his ancestral land. So this entire claim that his villagers used to tease him, taunt him, definitely does not add up. There is something else that has happened. There is something else that might have triggered the father suddenly out of the blue, due to which this entire incident has happened. What is that? What is the exact motive? Is something that
Anshul, what we also heard was that he was upset about certain social media or Instagram reels that the daughter was making. Is there anything more that you're picking up in that regard?
So yes, these are few angles that is being investigated by the Gurugram Police. What sources in the Gurugram Police have told us that there are 3 angles that are being investigated at this point. The first angle is what the father has claimed. They are investigating on that. They'll try to collect evidences that could actually corroborate the statements that have been made by the father. Apart from that, the second angle, as you mentioned, about reels and the manner in which she was uploading reels on social media, trying to make a career out of Instagram, trying to become a social media influencer as well. In fact, one of her videos that was posted on YouTube, that video was taken down a few days after it was posted. It was a music video, and what the producer of that music video has to say is that since Radhika was not actually promoting that entire song, and hence he decided to take that video down as well. The third angle that is also being probed is actually of Radhika being in an alleged relationship with some person, and his father not agreeing to that, and that could be one of the reasons due to which he might have done this entire crime. So all these 3 reasons are being investigated. Nothing has been ruled out at this point in time, since the investigation has just started. At today, officially the custody of the accused is likely to be granted to the Gurugram Police. Once that is done, then we can get some more clarity about the various reasons that are floating at this point in time, various theories that are floating, and what is the exact reason due to which this entire gruesome incident has happened.
All right. Anshul, thanks a lot for bringing us all of those updates.